Hey guys, it's Haps, and in today's video, we are back with a Brotato, and today we're going to try out the Cyborg. So, Cyborg, you start with one minigun, which is always really nice to have. Range damage modifications are increased by 250%. 100% of your range damage are temporarily converted into engineering halfway through a wave. So, one range damage equals 2 engineering. However, engineering modifications are reduced by 75%, melee damage modifications are reduced by 100%, and elemental damage modifications are also reduced by 100%. So we got to work on the basis that we're going to have ranged weapons for the first half, engineering for the second. So I'm thinking we pick up the wrench here just to go alongside our minigun. Let's jump in danger 5, and we're straight into the mushroom cave. So our turret's going to do little bits for now, but then when we go into the second half, which we are already in because it's indicated by that blue number at the top there. So now all of our range is now being converted to engineering, which to be fair, at the moment we've got no range, so nothing is being converted. We'll take some range damage now. So immediately that goes up to 3, which is pretty nice. And we want to roll through and look for more wrenches. So ideally we want to find wrench sharpish. There's another wrench. Range damage, elemental damage, lose speed. I'm not going to take that. I'm just going to keep looking for wrenches for now. I don't think I take any of the... I mean, we could lock some... This HP is pretty cheap. Let's roll 5. Another wrench is good. Okay. So at the start, the minigun's all good. I mean, we could really stack the range damage. We could stack it pretty hard and try and keep everything away from us. But the problem is, as soon as you go into the second half, unless we have the turrets to defend us, our range damage is going to be pretty poor. But it might be that we just kind of just stack damage and we do it just a completely different way. Okay, I'm going to take some luck here. Pick up the wrench, roll it. Look for another wrench would be nice. Roll again. There's another wrench. We do get it. Hold the landmine because we're going to be pushing engineering. And we're going to go... Okay, so landmines are a nice little add. If we can find any turrets. What would actually make this kind of crazy would be... is it Pocket Factory? The one where you turn trees into turrets. That's what we want. We're going to want that. If we find that, then that gives us a real chance in the second half. Because it's going to be all about the turrets in the second half. Because the minigun's not going to do that much damage, as we can see here. So, yeah, we could probably... there's nothing for us here. Let's roll. I thought that was range for a second. Let's roll one more time. Range, we got to take it if we see it. Engineering, we can't take it. I'll take crit, though. We don't want to lose... ranged. I'm going to pick up both of these and roll for 4. Lock this in. And yeah, we're going to go with this. Okay. So for now, the minigun has got things under control because, like, we do a serious amount of damage to start with. Minigun's got us covered. We'll pick up another gun to go with it eventually. Like, a rocket launcher would be ideal. That's what I would like to go alongside it. Like, we can hit people with the spanners. It's not like we have to rely on the turrets. We can just whack them with the spanner. Or the wrench, should I say. 119. I'm going to roll for the range damage. That would be pretty big. Another wrench. Pick up the HP. I mean, we could bring a slingshot in. That would be pretty handy considering the range damage that we got. But I'm willing to... Community support. Lose some armor, but boy, could our attack speed pop off. Okay. We'll hold that and we'll go into wave 5. Okay. Minigun is doing just fine for now. Let's collect all of this up. We've got a few turrets dotted around. I think we've got 5. Yeah, we've got 5 wrenches now, so... There'll be 5 turrets around helping us out. We're now in the second half, so those turrets should now be doing more damage. They do 33 damage. Dodge you. Nice. Clear this. Just trying to get the turrets to do the work for us. Okay, 171 wave 5. Elemental, we don't need. Range damage, though, we'll definitely take. Extra luck, happy to take that as well. Engineering, lose attack speed, that's a shame. I mean, okay, so there's a few here. Adrenaline, plus 5 dodge, 50% chance to heal when we're dodging. So building up dodge, this would be pretty nice. Let's roll 7. We're going to keep this for now. We could bring the revolver in as another weapon. So let's do that. Just so that we've got 2 ranged weapons at the start, just to make it a little bit easier to clear the waves at the beginning. Because what we don't want to do is we don't want to have a big wave that we then have to take into the second half, and we don't have the turret performance to take it down. Also, now we've got a tier 2 turret, so combining the wrench is not the worst thing. But we're trying to pick up harvesting, we're trying to pick up luck. Haven't found much harvesting, to be fair, but we've picked up a bit of luck. So we want to just increase the chance of maybe finding turrets that we can just straight up buy. Or Pocket Factory would be so nice. Get around. Okay, 192. At this point, I'd have kind of hoped we would have been... You know what, I'll take that. Roll. There's luck. We got no harvesting. Range damage, I guess we'll take it. The revolver is nice. We'll take you and we'll combine. And we'll bring this revolver in. And we'll roll for 9. Another revolver. Wait, our armor's down to negative. Why is our armor negative? What did I pick up? Oh, it was the community. Yeah, it was the community. Okay, going into wave 7, we're going to have the damage output on the ranged for sure. So we just want to keep going around, just make sure that we're taking out those pods. We want to pick up all the materials that we can, the ones that all have the ×2. That's covering for anything that we left behind on the last wave. Okay, more than on top of it during the ranged period. This, however, a little bit more tricky. Definitely struggle a little bit more. We need to get around the turrets. Like, improved tools would be another one. Just increasing the speed of the turrets would also be pretty nice. We're at 200, though. Always good to get 200 on this one, at least. Range damage is massive for us. Wrench, we bring it in. Revolver is a nice level up. Let's roll for 10. I mean, we could take this range damage again. It's pretty cheap. Let's roll. Range damage, attack speed, more trees, revolver. Okay, revolver level, lock you, and we go into wave 8. Okay, the damage output's going to be pretty insane. We've got crazy range damage, and we could actually push crit and be... The first part of the wave could be pretty wild. Yeah, we're fairly comfortable in the early stages. But it's when we get to the latter stages, the turrets should be good. We just need to increase the attack speed of the turrets. Like, the turrets should do a serious amount of damage. It's just we don't want to get caught out by them. But the more range damage that we pick up, the better. Oh, I did not see that. Faced checked that. Try and clear you. I'm trying to go around and... I'm definitely going about this the wrong way. We can't have... I did not realize 43 were left over. Okay, the armor's going back positive again. Another minigun, which is big. We hold that. Range... That is pretty big. We take you, and I'm just going to hold that minigun. We should be able to get it after this wave. So this is the mini horde wave on wave 9. We should have it pretty much locked down for the first half because we've got a lot of decent range damage. And it's more about the attack speed of that range damage. But then when we move to the second half, I need to go down to that bottom right-hand corner. That's where 2 of our turrets are. We want to be down, sort of down around here. Well, certainly in this section where these turrets can start to do their work. And then we can collect up all of this material. Go up here, get those turrets doing something. Go up here, the turret doing some work again. And what I'll do is once we get to the last few seconds, I will just run in and collect everything. Go through here. It's painful, but we got it. I needed to collect some. We still left 84. Kind of crazy. Big speed, lifesteal, lose some luck. Don't want to lose the luck. But the speed is pretty nice, so I'm going to take it. Range damage, we'll take. HP, we need some more HP. Okay, upgrade the minigun. And we add a little crit. Let's roll for 13. We'll take you for sure, because it gives us extra HP, which is pretty nice. We don't need any more speed. I'll roll 17. Crazy hatchet, which we're not going to take. In fact, there's nothing here that we want. Range attack speed. You know what? We're going to go into wave 10. Okay, so minigun's going to start popping off. Minigun's is absolutely popping off. It is top tier. The one thing that I'm a little concerned about is just the second half of the wave. We just don't have much in terms of engineering to back us up. And we just don't have that much damage either. Because we give all our range damage away halfway through. So this is the period, right? We need to try and hopefully have the turrets do some work. Like, we got some range damage. In fact, critical damage could be big for us, because it could just make us more relevant in this period with the weapons that we have. Let's get over here. We want to try and get as much of these ×2s as possible. We don't want to leave anything behind. So if anything, over here is a ×2. 469. Lure will take it, and we'll lose the 1 bit of speed. Alien eyes, always good to have. Extra armor, why not? Why not? Okay, let's roll. There's nothing for us here. Let's roll again. Rocket launcher. I mean, it's useful. It is useful to have. We'll take you. I mean, this could be a problem though. Pocket Factory is so vital. Pocket Factory actually just turned this into a potential win, because we can burn down this boss hopefully before the second half. That's the important thing. We need to take it down before the second half. There it is. And now we can try and survive. We need to take down all the trees that we can see. We need to get as many turrets on the board as possible. Because we actually have got very limited in terms of engineering to help us. So we're going to be surviving off of a fair amount of... There's another tree, get another turret out there. There's another tree down here, get another turret out there. Because yeah, we don't have a huge amount in terms of engineering to help us, because we've just converted it and we just picked up a rocket launcher. So we're very first half of the wave heavy. However, Pocket Factory and having the opportunity to pick up even more turrets by taking down trees just made this run doable, I think. 375. Potato, we obviously take that. The knockback we'll recycle. More HP we'll take. Range damage makes us big. Big on the rocket launcher. Extra range damage and attack speed, lose a bit of damage. That's fine. Our range damage is 70. This all gets converted into engineering. Let's roll it. Wrench is big. Wrench is big because I would like to bring it in for this revolver, but I want to try and combine these revolvers. So we're going to bring the wrench in on top. We can roll the 21. Okay. Wave 12. So the next one isn't a boss, it's a mini horde. And I actually think I'm far better geared up for elite bosses, just because of how much range damage that we do and the range damage items that we have. So the elite horde could be quite tricky. We've got little armor, little dodge. to help us. Could be areas that we work on actually improving over the next few. But we want to take down the trees, get another turret out there. We should have a couple of tier 3 turrets for us though in the center here, which is pretty nice. They should do some serious damage actually. Let's go over here. Get you. There's another turret there off the back of the tree. There's another tree over here. We'll get you unlocked. Perfect. Let's go around. Just try and avoid. Okay, 400. Let's recycle. Landmines we definitely take. Recycle you. More HP, more attack speed, more melee. We'll take the HP here. Crit, lose a bit of armor. Don't mind that. Crit could be pretty big for us. Yep, we'll take it. Let's roll 18. There's the revolver that I'm looking for. That opens up a slot for another wrench when we find it. We don't need anything here. Let's roll 30. A nuclear launcher. Damn, that's good. Okay, nuclear launcher is huge. I think we bring this in. I honestly think we bring this in. We're going to bring in this wrench for now. We'll lock the nuclear launcher. And we got, look at how much harvesting we have. Absolutely no harvesting whatsoever. Let's you know, let's roll 36. Oh, there's a nice wrench actually. We could throw a garden out there. Do we want a garden? Maybe we do want a garden, although if we need to build out the dodge. I forgot that we had this. We could do with building out the dodge. Okay, we're going to combine you and we're going to bring this in. And we're going to leave the garden. We're going to go into 13. Okay. So we have a top tier now. We have a top tier. So we've gone from having 2 tier 3s. Got ourselves a top tier turret. We do a crazy amount of damage. Get the trees out there. That's good. Yeah, we do ridiculous amounts of damage in the first stage. We shred everything. Look at it go. Like, if we build out our range, we could probably just clear the field quite nicely. But now, this is when things get a little tasty. Is in this second half, when we don't have quite as much power. We have some, to be fair. Get another turret unlocked. Work our way. Can't really hit some resistance there. Couldn't get through. Can't want this material, but don't want to get caught out too much. Okay, 455 is not too bad. We'll recycle this. Armor's pretty big. The nuclear launcher I need to bring in, but I don't have anything I can combine right now. So I'm just going to roll this. Another rocket launcher. Oh, now there's just so many things. Okay, we'll take this. How do we get this in here as well? Because a top tier rocket launcher, I mean, maybe we get rid of the revolver. Do we get rid of the revolver and just run double rocket launcher? Does feel like the rocket launcher could help us. I think I'm going to recycle this and bring it. I'm going to bring in the nuclear launcher here. We'll lock this and we'll go. I think this is just going to help us with this, just help clear the waves here. Because this is an elite horde, I just think by having the nuclear launcher, even without the extra range damage that we'll get, I think it's just going to help us. I think it's just going to help us. So we're gonna play around it. We need to get all the trees that we can possibly get. We want to get the dodge as well, because that is just a way of healing. Okay, so we're in the second half, and you can see we are actually doing still a fairly solid amount of damage. Trying to play around these turrets down here. We'll work our way over. We want to try and get some of the material. There's another tree. Some health. That's pretty good. Load of material over here. Cycle around, try and get as much as we can. Okay, 510's good, but 114 left. I think we take the range. Recycle the piggy. Take the dodge for sure. Now we're back to this conundrum about the rocket launcher. I think we just hold this for now. We don't need this. Okay, that's pretty big. I mean, this harvesting. It's probably not too late because we're on turn 14. I think we'll take it. Let's roll. Okay. We don't need this rocket launcher anymore because we'll take this rocket launcher and we'll definitely bring in Tyler. And let's go. That was a big turn. That was a big turn for us. Okay, we've got to keep an eye out for the pods. Tyler's a really nice addition. So things I'm looking for now are if we can just get more trees, literally the item that gives us more trees, that's more turrets. We also want to, at the moment the range damage is solid, but if we can continue to build it, we will. But at the same time, I do kind of want to just think about our life and our dodging ability. When it comes to the final boss, I'm just going to pivot straight out of the wrenches. And we're just going to go all out, straight up range damage and see if we can burn down the final two bosses. So that's something that I want to pivot into. I will be getting rid of the wrenches for the final fight because I think I can take down the first two bosses before we hit the second half. That would be my plan. But we got to get there first. And we can get there by taking more range damage here. This is big. Lose some attack speed, but we get even more range damage. Roll the 22. And I think I leave it there and we go in 16. I don't think we go any further here. Okay, we had a nice upgrade on the rocket launcher. Go around, just collect up all of this material. Wave 16, looking pretty good for the Cyborg right now. Tyler's top right, along with another turret, okay. Big turrets here, so we could rotate, get a couple of small turrets down at the bottom here. We're 32 seconds in, 31 seconds. Okay, we're in the second half. We can just hang around over here. Like, the big turret's going to do some work for us. Tyler's going to help as well. We actually do a fair bit of damage. Like, we do a fair bit of damage. Just watch these big guys because they're the ones that can cause a bit of a problem if they hit us. And we don't want to lose it here off the back of something that could be avoided. Okay, engineering we're not going to take. There's no point taking harvesting at this point because we've got a solid amount of harvesting. Let's roll the 24. Range. Well, let's take our damage back positive again. Lure for next time, sure. Screwdriver we're not going to take. Let's re-roll. Luck harvesting, no need. Max HP, enemy speed. We could take the HP. Don't mind taking the HP. I'll roll the 32. We're not going to stand still for the dodge, so I think we go wave 17. Okay, the enemies are going to be slightly quicker, but we now have 80 HP, which is nice. And there's no reason why we can't pick up some speed items a little bit later on. Just looking for... There's a distinct lack of trees, which I know for a fact is going to be a problem. Okay, we find one tree there. Clear you. We want to keep these mines and just hope that they get triggered. There's a tree there. Let's take that down. Okay, where's our turrets? Where's our big turret? That's what we need to find. We need to play around that. Kind of a little lost here. Big turret's down here. Okay, let's rotate around, see if we can get down here. We want to play around this. Get another turret in play. Pretty good. We've got a few seconds. Okay, took a few hits there, but I want to get some of this material. Okay, 520. 8% chance to one heal. Okay, we could take this, or I don't want to lose the range damage, so I'm just going to recycle. We'll take the crit, why not? Max HP, lose a bit of luck. Yeah, sure. Don't care about the luck now. Projectiles pierce through one additional target. I mean, I don't know what projectiles I have that are piercing, so I'm just going to recycle this. Let's roll it because dodge is going to be big for us. Oh, this is so good. 10% attack speed reduces the attack cooldown of your structures. We need this. So this is reduces the attack cooldown of your structures by 9%. If we can just continue to build up our attack speed now, this is just going to continue making our structures quicker. Minigun we can't bring in, but I'm going to lock this. I think locking this could be pretty nice. And because is it too early to lock it? I mean, we don't have much luck. Is it too early to lock this for the final wave? I don't think it is. We'll take the range damage. Let's roll. There's nothing for us here. We could take some extra damage, but I think I'm just going to roll the 41. Okay, speed, engineering, lose the crit. I'm just going to go into wave 18. Okay, you are painful. But I think we may have you down. Okay, that was kind of crazy. Like, honestly, the dude really rushed me, but we got there. Okay, looking for the trees. There's another one. A couple of items as well. Always good to see. We're at 500. We've got a decent amount. There's another tree. Let's get it in play. Let's play around our big turret. So this is wave 18. We've got another wave after this, and then we go into the final wave. And the one good thing is there's another tree down here. Let's get that in play. We've got a minigun waiting for us. So yeah, so I think we'll probably just pivot out of all of our wrenches into the minigun and some other ranged weapons and try and burn everything down. Don't need this. Crit, range, lose a bit of HP in. Sure, we'll take it. Recycle that. Extra dodge. Tyler, definitely bringing you in. Let's roll the 27. Extra crit, roll. Okay, crits at 50. That's pretty nice. Let's roll 45. Pistol, don't need. More of you. Let's roll the 63. More landmines is pretty nice. More explosion damage. Okay, we go into 19. We've got the minigun waiting for us. We've got a few landmines that are... We're in a good place here. We just need to get through this wave. Any range damage that we can pick up, I think we should pick up. At this point, it's about trying to take down the final two bosses as quickly as we possibly can. We're going to sell one of our wrenches, bring in the minigun, and then that's going to leave us with whatever we have left. But we got to get there first. This is wave 19. It's it's not super easy. But Tyler and the big dude down here is, in fact, triple Tyler and the big guys down here is pretty good. Okay, we want to break away a little bit because we want the material, but I don't want to get caught out at the same time. Okay, we're going to come down here. We're going to play it safe for these final few seconds. He says on the search for even more material. Okay, 641. How do we leave that much? Recycle. Okay, so we have the opportunity to go top tier for the wrenches, but I'm going to stick to my game plan here. We're going to recycle this wrench, and we're going to bring this in. And we're going to roll. And I'm going to recycle this wrench. And we're going to bring this in. And we're going to lock this. It's 195. We might find something better. So let's see if we find anything better. We could take the HP. You know what? We'll do this. We'll do this. And luck engineering don't need. Roll this. There's a revolver. No. Lifesteal elemental. A little extra. Lose attack speed. No, I think we'll just run it like this. So I guess we'll take the life. We don't even want to lose the elemental. I think we just go like this. Okay, so we're all out on the range damage. We're going into wave 20. We want to just try and burn down you as quickly as we possibly can. This is painful. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. This is not good for us. Okay, we need health. How did we let it get so bad? How did we go down to 9? That would have been the biggest throw ever, but we made it. Oh, wow. Okay, that is not how to do it, but I guess we did eventually get it over the line. Let's have a quick run through of what we got here. So, I mean, I even forgot we had the alien eyes at the end of the day. They did 14,000 damage. We did 1,300 damage through the spicy sauce. We had 3 landmines helping us along the way. The minigun, we don't actually have the damage for these. Oh wait, no, we do. It's 21,000 there. So we got 11,000, 4,000, 7,000, 13,000, and then 10,000 for the laser gun at the end there. But there we have it. There we have it. Cyborg Danger 5 over the line. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, including that pretty sketchy ending. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.